Julie here, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Science with my lovely assistant,
Tristan.
And Tristan, my darling, what are we talking about today?
Pollution.
Pollution?
Yes.
Is pollution a problem?
Yep.
It is.
It's all garbage stuff.
All the garbage stuff everywhere? Oh, is it sticky icky?
Pew.
Super stinky too. Okay, so Tristan.
Because of dog poop.
Yeah, dog poop is also a type of pollution. This is true.
It's so stinky.
It is. But Tristan, tell Mama this. When we do our experiments outside, we make a decent mess, don't we?
Yeah, we make. But when it's time for messy shows, whoop, outside.
That's right.
Whoop,
But now,
outside.
Tristan, the byproducts that we get from our experiments, like the carbon dioxide and the Diet Coke with the Mentos and all that stuff.
Yeah, that was like, boom.
Is it still technically pollution?
No. Yes.
It technically is still pollution.
Because
But
the
Diet Coke
bottles-
doesn't even have sugar in it. It's mostly dyes and some artificial flavoring and carbon dioxide. And the mints we were able to recover and toss out in our trash can with whatever was left.
Okay.
And with our rockets, everything dissolved and we pretty much just got, well, carbon dioxide as our byproduct from our rockets.
Yeah.
So,
Baby rockets.
little baby rockets, yes.
And
But
little
still,
baby
we want to
rockets.
make sure that anytime we do those experiments outside, that we're creating a neutral pollutant, as it were. And I hate to say that word and hate to say that we are polluting. But we want to talk about pollution because let's think about it. Tristan, do people wash their cars in their driveways?
We do.
Yeah, they do. And are they using soap or plants?
So?
Yeah, they're using soap.
Yeah.
And when we say families put fertilizer in their lawn and it rains, where do the pollutants go? Do you know?
In the dirt.
They go in the dirt, but then where
Yeah.
else do they go?
They make the flowers grow.
They make the flowers grow, and then anything that's not used could go into the groundwater or out into the street
Yeah.
and into the storm drains and out to the lake, and it could feed the algae. And then we get algae blooms, and too much algae means no fishies because they can't breathe. I know. Oh, no worries, because we are going to show everybody exactly what pollution does, okay?
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do, and at home you guys are going to need this as well. So we've got a Pyrex container, we've got some sugar, we've got some nerds, and some cocoa mix. You can also use like instant lemonade or instant instant tea, things like that. But you're also going to want some tin foil. Can you crumple this up, please? Crumple, crumple, crumples. Crumple, crumple, crumples. Crumple, 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 crumple. Yes. Perfect. All right, now we're going to uncrinkle it because, Tristan, what you have just made
I really crinkled
is a mountain range. Yes, you made a mountain range. So we're going to uncrinkle it, maybe.
Maybe because I really crinkled
You really did crinkle it.
it. I crinkled it. Yeah, part.
Oh, that's perfect. You made like 2 mountain ranges. How fun. All right. Ah, there it is. There's the big cold I was looking for.
There it is.
All right. So you want to crinkle up your tin foil, put it in your... We did a Pyrex just so you guys can see it a bit better. And then, Tristan,
And
these are
these.
going to be some solid pollutants that might decompose.
I think
And I want you to sprinkle those all over the top.
Oh, okay. Oh, sprinkle.
No, like actually sprinkle them over the top.
Oh.
Like Mama, like this. Okay, ready? We'll do it together. Okay, that's good.
I dumped it all at once.
You did dump it all at once. Okay, now, okay.
Well, now it's getting
Now, these...
That got really close
Yes,
to
it's
fall.
okay. It's fine.
It's
So,
really
Tristan,
close to fall.
focus. Bring it back. We are going to use... Which color do you want to use? You want to do yellow?
That's out. That's out. That's out. That's out.
Okay, so yellow it is.
Yes, yellow.
Yellow is going to be like fertilizer.
Yeah.
Because fertilizer will melt.
Very noisy.
It is noisy. Okay, perfect.
So noisy.
And then we've got cocoa powder. It's okay. And we don't need all of this because we need some for the next one too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, cloud. So we're gonna take some cocoa powder and we're gonna dump that on top. Am I gonna dump or are you gonna dump?
You.
And this is gonna act like the dirt.
Okay. It is all rocks.
It smells yummy though, doesn't it?
Oh, smells like chocolate.
It does smell like chocolate because it's cocoa mix. Now, this right here is going to be our, whoa!
I'm not gonna spray it.
This is our rain cloud.
Okay.
So this is going to help us
Spray,
emulate
spray.
the storms that would come through. Now, I'm going to pull this in so we get a nice view of this.
Okay.
We're going to turn it so you guys can see it. So try and spray up in here, okay? So what we're doing, this is going to be like a rainstorm. Here, how about you stand up? That might make it easier.
Okay.
Because we want to spray it up like this.
I want to do it.
Okay, so spray, 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 spray. So what you guys can see is that with these rainstorms, all the dirt and sediment can get washed away. And all of the fertilizers that we use, keep going. We gotta make it rain, baby. We gotta make it rain.
We gotta make it rain in Spain.
But you can see how, Tristan, what do you notice happening? Look at the top. What color have our nerds turned?
Brown.
They've turned brown and they're not as pink as the ones down below. What else do you notice? Where's all of our dirt? Where did our dirt go?
It's mud.
It's turning to mud. And look, it's moving down to the ocean. All right, do you want to keep spraying or am I going to keep spraying?
You. No, me.
Okay, that's what I thought. Spray, 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 spray.
I'm going to keep hitting the pavement.
So what we're looking at, so the rain's hitting the top of our mountain. And what we're noticing, try and keep it in the tray, is all of the sediment that was up at the top has been washed away by our super crazy awesome monsoon. And it's taking the color away from our semi-dissolvable objects. So that would be like
the rocks on the mountain.
Right. So when we're talking about that, we're basically talking about different types of pollutants like...
How about spray there?
Okay, you can spray right there. Talking about like papers and ink. We're talking about... we've got things that are like plastic bags that don't actually degrade. They do what's called photodegradation. Can you say photodegradation?
Photodegradation.
And photodegradation just means that the sun breaks it down, which could be kind of like what's happening here. And it lets out toxins. So even though it may not look like a plastic bag, it's still putting out toxins into the environment. And when it rains like this, all those toxins move down to the water. Okay, now you're just making it into a hose. So as we're looking, Tristan, do you see any fertilizer left? Our yellow sugar?
No.
No, because it all dissolved and got washed away. So I think it's all down below. Leave that alone, please.
Okay.
And a lot of our dirt has ended up down in our ocean or our lake. Yep, there's lots of nerds right in there.
Yep, that's a rocky lake.
That's right.
Very rocky.
So we noticed that a lot of stuff has even moved as well. Like the nerds are not the same size that they were. They've gotten a little bit smaller up top where they've been eroded.
Wettish.
Yeah, they got wettish. And so when we take a closer look at this, we can see how our water is collecting down in our ocean.
Ooh.
We can see how gross that water looks.
Looks nasty.
It does. But what all's in here, Tristan? So we've got regular water, and we've got our nerds were those semi-dissolvable things, right?
Yeah, nerdy.
And we had all of our fertilizer and stuff. That's down in here too. And we've got a whole bunch of dirt in here from those heavy rainfalls.
Yeah.
But Tristan, can you tell the difference between any of those?
Can actually see a nerd in there.
Well, yeah, there are a couple nerds in there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
can you see all of our little yellow bits of fertilizer?
No.
No. Can you see all of the cocoa that we added in? All of our dirt?
Yeah, that's really cocoa-y.
Well, but we just see it all as one. It's a homogeneous mixture where it's all mixed together. We can't see the individual parts, can we?
Is this how?
Can we?
Yeah.
You can see the individual pieces of cocoa?
I said we can.
Cannot. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it means a no.
So,
Yeah, it means no.
Tristan language. I like it. Okay.
Tristan
So,
language.
this shows us how that water is going to collect. It's going to collect all of those pollutants in different places
Okay.
before it runs down to a lake or an ocean, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Very rocky lake.
Very rocky lake.
Okay, now over there.
So, now, Tristan, do you know what this is?
A giant pan of water.
Yeah, it's a giant pan of water that's going to represent a body of water,
Okay.
like a lake. So, we have several different things here that are going to help us to demonstrate
The can.
different types of
Okay.
pollutants.
Okay.
So,
We got
is this a pollutant or is it a recyclable?
a recycle can.
It's a recyclable.
It's a recycle can.
We've got some plastic lids. We have some more nerds that are going to be, again, those semi-dissolvable pollutants. We've got our cocoa powder that's going to be dirt again. We also have sugar to show us, that like fertilizer and the like it's going to dissolve and it's
Can
going to
we
get
use, like,
all into the same
pink?
mixture. What?
Can we use pink?
Pink.
Yeah.
Pink what?
Pink sprinkles.
Yeah, we can use pink sprinkles.
Yeah, we go like.
So why don't we start off with a few pollutants? Let's start off with some solid waste, some leftover food, and we're gonna drop those in.
Oh, those hit them.
Go ahead, drop them all in.
Okay.
We got lots of pretty colors here.
Yay! Boink.
All right, now Tristan,
Very
what do you
colorful.
notice
This
right
stuff,
away? Look at it right away. Look. What do you notice?
They're changing. They're melting.
They're melting.
They're melting. They're melting all by themselves.
So we see that color change happening, right?
It doesn't matter which color wins, but the yellow wins.
Yeah, so we
So I
see all
know.
of those dissolving. So all right, let's take another semi. We don't need. We can do the pink nerds. So let's take another semi-dissolvable, and we'll add those in because there's all sorts of different pollutants in the world. And now, Tristan, no, you don't need to open that one. Now, what do you notice happening?
Maybe whoa.
Hey, please don't shake the table, okay?
It's chins. Whoa, one of them looks really big.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna take a long time.
Well, but Tristan, what do you notice happening to the nerds? What's happening?
They're melting.
They're melting too?
Yeah.
Is there color coming off of them?
Yep.
Now, as you look, Tristan, are all the colors still separate?
Yep.
Mostly? Or are they starting to do something?
They're starting to get together.
They're starting to mix together. All right, and you said you wanted to use what color for our fertilizer? You wanted pink fertilizer?
Yep.
Pink fertilizer. Right, pink fertilizer. Add it in. Oh, yeah, that was a lot of fertilizer. Okay, I think that's good on fertilizer.
Okay.
Okay. What do you notice?
Looks very colorful.
It is very colorful.
What? No.
But look, our fertilizer changing colors really quickly?
Nope.
Yeah, it is. Look, it's starting to clear out, so all the dye on it is coming off really fast.
Really? Whoa.
So most of
M&Ms
these pollutants, Tristan, when you look at them,
The-
look from down below. Look from down below.
One of the M&Ms.
What do you notice
dead.
about where they are? Where are all the colors? Are they up or are they down?
They're down. They're all down. Wait. Whoa.
Okay.
Some of them.
So
have
what
already
happens if we
changed.
add some dirt into the mix?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Oh.
So sometimes, oh, look at the side. Look. So sometimes those pollutants
Hey, looks very dirty.
will come, they might sit on the surface, but the heavier pollutants will sink down. Oh, look at it go. That's pretty cool.
Ugh, I hate
If you
this.
want to poke it, you can poke it.
Yeah.
It's just cocoa mix. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, fingers out. Now, so we've got all of these that have dissolved.
I can't.
Now, we've got, say there was a big rainstorm.
A big rainstorm.
Big rainstorm, and it knocked our recycle bin away. Gently just sink it, okay? Gently sink it. Beautiful. Okay, now same with those lids. May I have to turn it on its side? Side. Okay, perfect. And it blew away all...
I stick my hands in the cocoa paper.
Yeah, and now
Can
all of our shredding,
we'll go in.
our shredding got blown away as well. So go ahead, put all that paper in. Use both hands, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay, oh, that's nice. Okay, here's a towel for your hands. Here's a towel for your hands.
Okay. Okay. Here.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so you see how everything's in there. Now, Tristan, can we take any of this out?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, let's take a look and see what we're able to actually remove, okay?
I can't actually see anything down there. All I see is paper.
You just see paper in there?
Yep.
Me too.
I don't-
So let's take our stuff out, okay? Start taking stuff out. So we can get like the plastic lids out.
Can't.
We can get the paper out.
Ugh. Looks dirty-ish.
Ooh, it's very, very soaked. No, not a toy. All right. Oh, there's some more paper. And if we feel around the bottom,
I will see
yep, go ahead, pull that out. That's a pollutant. We can get some of the nerds and parts of the M&Ms.
Ew. Why are we getting rid of the M&Ms?
Because we're showing something.
There's still nerdy nerds in
There are still nerds in there. And it's okay if we can't get rid of all of them, because some of these are trying to like fuse to the bottom of the tank. So they're sticking to the bottom of the tank.
At least I picked one.
Yep. And that's what happens when they melt. I think some of this stuff is also nail polish from one of our other ones. All right, Tristan.
Okay.
What do you notice about this?
I think we have to like mix it up.
Did we get everything out?
Nope, there's still nerds stuck in there.
There's still nerds in there, but Tristan, how do we take out the sugar, our fertilizer, and how do we take out the dirt, our cocoa powder? No, we had our hands in there and it didn't come out. It's now mixed in with the water. They're not separate anymore. They're all one. So we'd have to filter it out, right?
Yeah, filter.
So we'd have to use a special filter to clean all the water.
Like
It makes life hard, doesn't it?
like a can.
The can's not a filter. No. Like what we have on Yo-Yo's tank. The water filter. Now, Tristan, tell me this. Do you think it's easy or hard to clean that water?
Hard.
And was it easy or hard to take out all of the big pieces of pollutants?
It's hard. No, easy.
It was kind of easy to take out the big ones because you can grab them, right?
Yeah,
So like if we had a big old net hooked up to, say, like our storm drains to catch all of that,
yeah.
do you think that would help?
It would not help. There's holes.
Right, there's holes, which means all these little things, like the dirt and the fertilizer and apparently your boogers would all make it out to the Great Lakes, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Will that make the water icky gross?
Yeah.
And will that make it
kill the fish?
Yeah, if there's too many pollutants, it could absolutely kill the fish. And is that a good or a bad thing?
Bad.
It's a bad thing because if there's no fish, what's going to happen to all the seaweed and algae?
It's gonna die.
No, it's going to grow so much that it's then going to die because it'll take up all of the carbon dioxide in the water and all the oxygen in the water.
Oh,
That's
okay.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Too much algae creates those hypoxic zones where there's no oxygen for anybody to survive, which means nothing can grow. I know. That's crazy. So, at home, Tristan, how can we help reduce pollution? What can we do?
Maybe blow.
How can we reduce pollution at home?
Take
What do we do all the time? Starts with an R.
dump.
Reuse
Reuse it.
We reuse stuff, absolutely. So we use mason jars and we use reusable straws, those silicone straws. We use reusable lunch bins and all that stuff. We try not to use Ziplocs if we can avoid it. But what about like our cans from dinner or the canisters that your frosting for your birthday cake comes in? What do we do with those? What bin do we put them in? The trash bin or the recycle bin?
The recycle.
The recycle bin, yeah. And we wash them out beforehand because they have to be clean in order to be recycled.
Oh,
Did you know that?
no.
Well, now you know. And on top of that, we've got all sorts of different things that we do as well. So like here, we actually compost. And I thought that was going to be really hard. Is composting easy or hard, Tristan?
Easy.
It's super easy. You take your leftover food that has no added salt or cheese or sauce and try and avoid dairy if you can. And you put it in a container out in the yard and you turn the bin every couple of days. We got our compost bin off of Amazon. And it's kind of fun to play with, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we have super awesome soil that we're going to put on all of our plants, right?
Yeah.
It's taken us a while to get it. Please stop.
Yeah. Taking us a while.
But I think our first batch is finally ready to get put into the yard. How amazing. And we also added a bunch of worms to ours as well to help break down some of those bigger things like corn cobs to help make that better. Didn't we?
Yes. Yes.
I love it. Now, Tristan, tell me this. Should all of our friends at home try and recycle
Yep.
and try and use reusable stuff?
Yep.
And,
Like,
well, I mean, lots of people use fertilizer on their yards, right?
Yeah.
So tell me this. Is there a way that people could make their yards healthier without using fertilizer?
Use rain.
Use rain. You can water it. But water can get expensive.
Yeah.
What about adding wildflowers to your yard? Would that help?
You would have to water those.
You would, but they're used to the rain. So if you got wildflowers that fit your area of living, so like we get a Midwest blend because we live in the Midwest. But people who live down in the South could have whole different types of flowers than us. How cool is that?
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, that would help because they put out such nice deep roots. It'll actually help to bring more water up into the yards.
Deeper, deeper, deeper.
Cool, right? So deep. But now, do you think that everybody has to
Do that?
recycle and reduce absolutely perfectly?
Yep.
It'd be nice, right?
Yes.
But no, we don't even do it totally perfectly either.
Nope.
But we're trying. So if we have a whole bunch of people trying to make the world a little bit better and a little bit cleaner,
Whoa.
even if it's not perfect, it's better than it was.
Mama.
And it takes time to learn how to do stuff. I know, those look funny, don't they?
They look brown.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tristan,
They look brown with
do you think that we have to practice at reducing our waste and reducing the pollutants that we add to the environment?
Yeah, can we add some more nerds?
No, we're not going to add more nerds.
Like-
But do you think everybody at home has to do the same thing?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But now, I'm assuming you're all done learning, aren't you?
Yeah.
I thought so. So, Tristan, before we go away, we should say thanks, everybody, for joining us today.
Bye!
No, not yet. Because, Tristan, what do people need to do on our YouTube channel?
Subscribe on Patreon.
And on YouTube. Hit that bell icon, get first dibs at all the videos coming up. Get even earlier access over on Patreon. And of course, follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more fun updates. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope to see you again next week. Bye, guys. Say bye.